Welcome to channel. Don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss our fascinating videos. Today, we delve into a remarkable innovation from 1931, one of the first prototypes of bulletproof glass. This groundbreaking glass, composed of laminated layers of resilient materials, was engineered to withstand the force of bullets, marking a revolutionary leap in protective technology at the time. In high-pressure tests, this bulletproof glass demonstrated its ability to absorb the impact of projectiles, although its thicker and heavier design set it apart from standard glass. Fast forward to 1949 in New York, where two men showcase an oddity known as the double ender, a pipe designed for simultaneous use by two smokers. With its unconventional design, the double ender allowed both participants to share the smoking experience. Yet the concept quickly revealed itself to be more peculiar than practical. In a captivating 1936 photograph from England, we encounter Hamblin glasses, an inventive solution for readers who wanted to enjoy a book while lying down. With angled lenses that eliminated the need to tilt the head or lift the book, these glasses were part of a wave of creativity aimed at making everyday life more convenient. Moving to 1953, we see monopod seats, a unique blend of portability and functionality. With just one leg for support, these seats allowed users to sit almost anywhere, be it in a queue or at an outdoor event. However, the novelty came at a cost. Many users found the experience far less comfortable than traditional seating. In 1965, the ingenious teenager Malcolm Pickard introduced the kissometer, an unconventional gadget that claimed to measure the voltage of kisses. Couples held electrodes in their hands, and when they kissed, the device would emit sound effects while an illuminated scale indicated the kiss's intensity, turning affection into a playful science experiment. In 1954, Robert L. Stern, president of Zeus Corp., captured attention with his self-designed rainy day cigarette holder. Equipped with a miniature umbrella at its tip, this innovative gadget protected the cigarette from rain, ensuring that outdoor smokers could enjoy their cigarette without interruption. And for those struggling to keep in sync on the dance floor, the Siamese dancing shoes debuted as a lighthearted concept in the Better Living catalog of 1981. These joined-together shoes promised to keep couples moving in perfect harmony, facilitating coordinated movements during ballroom dancing. Finally, we revisit the 1920s with a fascinating invention, a robot, designed to help golfers refine their swings. This mechanical marvel was built to illustrate the ideal motion, allowing players to observe and replicate the fluidity of its movements. The goal was simple yet ambitious, to elevate golfers' techniques and consistency on the course. In 1963, inventor John H.D. Renfret unveiled a rather unconventional creation, the anti-mugger handbag. This peculiar design aimed to thwart potential thieves with a simple yet clever mechanism. When the bag's chain was pulled, its bottom would drop out, spilling all its contents onto the ground. The theory was that this sudden chaos would confuse the thief, making it harder for them to grab valuables. However, the effectiveness of this invention was questionable. Instead of protecting belongings, it inadvertently made them easier for anyone nearby to access. In a striking display of fashion and excess, model Frances Richards showcased her long cigarette holder, managing to smoke an entire pack of cigarettes at once. During this era, cigarette holders were fashionable accessories, especially among women, adding an air of sophistication to the act of smoking. Cigarettes were widely advertised, and their glamorous association often overshadowed the emerging health concerns that we now recognize. Next, we meet Ted Spence, an engineer from the Los Angeles Brush Manufacturing Corp., who demonstrated his unique invention, the fine brush, designed specifically for bald men. This innovative brush conformed perfectly to the shape of the head, featuring soft bristles to groom any remaining hair and a gentle felt pad for scalp massage, making it a thoughtful solution for men experiencing hair loss. Then, we have a fascinating family bicycle that redefined group transportation. With 4 seats, this bicycle allowed parents and children to ride together, fostering family outings. But the most intriguing feature? It included a built-in sewing machine, enabling mothers to sew while on the move, seamlessly blending functionality with family fun. In a twist on traditional firearms, we present a Colt .38 revolver fitted with a camera that automatically captures images when the trigger is pulled. Registered in New York in 1938, this unusual invention aimed to document the shooting event and the target. While the exact intent remains somewhat mysterious, it was a striking blend of technology and weaponry that didn't quite catch on and became more of a historical curiosity. Back in 1963, engineer Alan Stewart brought to life the aspirations of many with his creation of the ornithopter, a human-powered flying machine designed to mimic the flapping motion of birds. Equipped with wings that flapped, the ornithopter represented an ambitious endeavor to allow humans to experience the freedom of flight. However, this captivating idea encountered significant technical challenges, making controlled powered flight a complex endeavor. Enter the Pramobile, a motorized baby carriage designed for parents seeking convenience and speed. With a small engine, the Pramobile could reach speeds of up to 15 miles per hour, making outings with a baby faster and less exhausting. Yet, safety concerns ultimately prevented this innovative contraption from becoming mainstream in the 1960s. In the realm of fitness, the 1960s also saw the promotion of electrical stimulation as an alternative to traditional weight loss exercises. This method involved placing pads on various body parts to stimulate muscles with mild electrical currents. The promise was that these contractions would mimic the effects of physical exercise, aiding in body toning without the need for active participation. While the results were fleeting, similar devices can still be found in today's market. Finally, we journey back to the 1920s, where a Czech inventor named Goods developed the locator, a device employing shell-shaped reflectors to channel sound into large-diameter tubes. This innovative design exemplified the era's ingenuity, creating a fascinating intersection of sound engineering and practical application. The goal was to detect the distant sounds of aircraft and other noises, serving as a primitive form of acoustic location before the advent of radar technology. When tested at the Dutch Military Research Station in Walsdorp, this innovative device demonstrated potential but had significant shortcomings. It struggled to filter out background noise and complex ambient sounds, limiting its effectiveness in real-world applications. In a bold yet hazardous experiment, a German engineer introduced a bicycle equipped with 12 rockets. The project aimed to harness the propulsion of these rockets to propel the bike forward. However, this ambitious combination quickly proved to be unsafe. Moments after this photo was taken, the rockets generated uncontrollable force, leading to a catastrophic explosion. The structure of the bicycle could not endure the immense impact and heat produced, rendering it highly unstable. Fortunately, the engineer escaped without serious injuries, though the incident vividly highlighted the dangers and impracticality of the concept. In 1963, Japan unveiled a peculiar invention known as the cat meow machine. This whimsical device emitted cat-like meows at a rate of up to 10 times per minute, complete with glowing eyes that accompanied each sound. The intention was to scare off mice and rodents by simulating the presence of a cat. However, despite its creativity, the machine was largely ineffective, as the rodents quickly adapted to the repetitive artificial sounds, rendering the device nearly useless. During World War II, a soldier demonstrated the Krumlauf, a unique rifle accessory developed by Nazi engineers in Germany. This invention was designed to allow soldiers to fire around corners or behind barriers without exposing themselves to enemy fire. However, the Krumlauf fell short of its intended purpose, as bullets shattered upon passing through the curved barrel. Consequently, this invention was produced in limited quantities and never saw action on the battlefield. In a striking photograph from 1921, we see a two-horn listening system at a bowling field in the United States. Developed as part of wartime efforts, this device aimed to detect the sound of aircraft engines from a distance before the planes became visible. The distinctive sound produced by engines of that era could be captured to enhance defense strategies, serving as an early warning system prior to the development of radar technology. The Morrison shelter was more than just a bed. It became a crucial source of protection during World War II. Designed with reinforced steel, This shelter provided essential safety against nighttime air raids, ensuring that a sleeping person would not be crushed if their house collapsed due to bombings. Its innovative design offered peace of mind during one of history's most tumultuous times. In a curious twist of scientific inquiry, L. Ron Hubbard, the science fiction writer and founder of the Church of Scientology, used his Hubbard electrometer in 1968 to explore whether tomatoes could feel pain. During his unconventional experiments, Hubbard claimed that the device, originally intended to measure human emotional responses, indicated that tomatoes screamed when sliced. While this assertion may raise eyebrows today, it underscores the fascinating intersection of science, belief, and the quirky experiments that have emerged throughout history. On June 10, 1969, Robert Corder made headlines as he floated during a test of his innovative jetpack at Fort Myer, Virginia. Designed to facilitate individual flight, the jetpack was hailed as revolutionary technology that could transform personal mobility. Utilizing propulsion jets, the device lifted the pilot off the ground, achieving impressive altitudes of up to 197 feet. However, despite the excitement surrounding it, the jetpack faced significant challenges, including limited flight time and difficulties in control. In a showcase of creativity at the 20th International Inventions Show in Brussels in 1971, a model demonstrated a spiral electric bra. This unusual garment was marketed with the promise of developing and strengthening the bust through vibrations while the wearer went about their daily activities. Although it garnered attention, the vibrating bra never gained widespread popularity, remaining more of a curiosity than a staple in women's fashion. In a bid to make personal hygiene easier, we see a woman using a specially designed brush for washing her back. This unique brush featured two mirrors set at opposite angles, allowing the user to see their back while washing. However, as practical as this contraption might seem, it is evident that a conventional brush would suffice for such a straightforward task. In an innovative twist on lawn care, we encounter the Wonderboy X100, a remarkable lawnmower introduced by the Simplicity Company in a photo from October 14, 1957. This extraordinary vehicle featured a plastic sphere where the driver sat on a cushioned seat and operated the mower using a joystick. Equipped with advanced technology for its time, the Wonderboy had its own power generation system that powered a radio telephone and air conditioning, enabling the operator to enjoy a refreshing drink while mowing the lawn. In a thoughtful yet controversial practice, a nurse uses an ultraviolet lamp to mark a newborn baby's initials on their skin. This method was intended as a temporary and safe way to identify babies in hospitals, preventing accidental switches shortly after birth. While the intention behind this practice was valid, simpler and safer alternatives, such as identification bracelets, have since emerged. In 1963, inventor Alois Merck introduced the Magic Hat, a device that promised a revolutionary solution for baldness. He claimed that by wearing the hat for just 10 minutes a day, users could witness hair growth in just 30 days. Marketed as a simple and effective answer to hair loss, the hat attracted many seeking a quick fix. However, as expected, the Magic Hat failed to deliver on its promises and was quickly dismissed as yet another unfulfilled miracle solution. Finally, we take a look back to 1925 when Germany introduced a one-wheeled motorcycle. This unique vehicle featured a single large wheel with the rider sitting inside. Powered by an internal engine, the motorcycle allowed the rider to balance and navigate as the wheel spun around them, showcasing the era's spirit of innovation and experimentation in transportation. Despite its innovative and futuristic design, the one-wheeled motorcycle faced numerous practical challenges, particularly in maintaining balance at high speeds and overall stability. In 1963, Japan introduced a peculiar device, a pair of artificial breasts embedded with heartbeat simulations. The concept behind this invention was to provide comfort to young children at bedtime by mimicking the sensation of maternal closeness. These simulated heartbeats were intended to soothe children, helping them drift off to sleep more easily. In 1924, a remarkable car accessory was invented in Paris, a large front scoop designed to reduce pedestrian casualties in the event of a collision. This innovative barrier aimed to catch pedestrians before they were struck directly by the vehicle, cushioning the impact and preventing serious injuries. The idea was to create a safer environment for pedestrians and mitigate the consequences of accidents. In 1929, the laryngophone was created, a groundbreaking device that aimed to eliminate external noise by transmitting only the vibrations of the vocal cords. This unique phone worked when the microphone was placed directly against the user's throat or cheek, capturing their voice while filtering out ambient sounds. Although it was a novel solution for clear communication, the laryngophone was humorously dubbed a tool to annoy both wives and lovers alike. At the Inventors Congress in Chicago, a young woman showcased a rather unusual invention, the dimple maker. This device was designed with the intention that, with prolonged use, the pressed holes would become permanent, simulating natural dimples. However, the concept ultimately proved ineffective, as simply pressing the skin for extended periods wasn't enough to create lasting dimples. In a fascinating demonstration, we see a shaving robot in action, an automated assistant designed to assist with shaving. With the client's face covered in foam, remotely controlled mechanical arms carefully executed the shaving process. The robotic arms were designed to make only small, precise movements and would stop immediately if the operator jerked suddenly, prioritizing safety for the client. In 1964, a remarkable 10-year-old inventor named Marn Smith developed a simple yet practical solution to avoid neck cramps after sunbathing: the sun chair. This thoughtful creation was designed to provide proper neck support while allowing users to relax in the sun, effectively preventing discomfort throughout the day. With its intelligent and functional design, the sun chair allowed for enjoyable relaxation without the constant strain on the neck. In 1932, an officer in the United States donned an electrically heated vest, a pioneering innovation developed to keep traffic officers warm while working outdoors in extreme cold conditions. The vest was powered by electrical contacts embedded in the street, connecting the garment to the system and providing much-needed warmth in harsh weather. Although the electrically heated vest was an ingenious concept, it required officers to remain close to power sources, which limited their mobility in the field. In 1961, Goodyear introduced illuminated tires made from synthetic rubber, featuring internal lights in the rim. While initial tests showed that they were smooth and quiet, the tires encountered significant issues under certain conditions. Excessive heat or heavy braking caused them to melt, and the bright lights became a distraction for drivers at night, compromising safety. Additionally, the production costs were high, and the tires did not perform well in various situations. Ultimately, despite their visual innovation, they were never commercially released. In a 1966 photo from an equipment exhibition in London, we observe a futuristic cooking method. For meat, the device featured a rotating stand surrounded by several lamps that radiated heat from multiple angles. However, this technology struggled with significant shortcomings, as the lamps failed to generate enough heat, leading to slow and impractical cooking times. Furthermore, the size of the apparatus required to roast a single turkey made it unsuitable for home use. In 1935 Britain, a specially adapted piano was introduced for people confined to bed. This practical gadget allowed bedridden patients to play music without needing to get up, as the keyboard was positioned within arm's reach. It aimed to enhance the quality of life for patients, offering them a means of artistic expression even under limited conditions. In a striking 1950 photograph, a driver proudly showcases his dashboard-mounted coffee maker, designed for convenience during long road trips. This innovative machine could brew 3 cups of coffee and, according to its designer, could also be used for making soup, cooking eggs, or heating water for washing or shaving. In 1955, inventor Russell E. Oakes displayed his Quirkiest automatic tip solicitor, intended to facilitate the collection of tips in restaurants and other establishments. If the tip left was deemed insufficient, a no sale sign would automatically be displayed, encouraging customers to contribute more. French inventor Alain Dam introduced the spaghetti spinner in 1968, a device designed to simplify the process of eating pasta. The spinner automatically twirled spaghetti around a fork, eliminating the need for manual twisting. While the idea aimed to make mealtime more practical, especially for those who struggled with long pasta, it did not gain popularity, as many found the process excessive for such a straightforward task. In a rather unusual innovation, a machine was developed to sell already lit cigarettes for just 1 cent. Instead of providing a standard cigarette, this machine delivered a ready-to-smoke product that was automatically lit at the time of purchase, aiming to streamline the smoking experience by eliminating the need for matches or lighters. In 1936, a remarkable all-terrain vehicle was developed in England, equipped with several wheels designed to tackle extreme conditions. This impressive vehicle could descend steep slopes of up to 65 degrees, showcasing a remarkable feat of engineering for its time. Its robust design was created to navigate rough terrains that conventional cars could not manage. Next, we see a donut dipper, invented by amateur inventor Russell E. Oakes. This quirky device allowed users to completely dip a donut into coffee without their fingers touching the drink. While it showcased creativity, it's safe to say this was not a pressing problem that needed solving. Finally, in a 1925 photograph, we encounter the isolator, an anti-distraction helmet made of wood designed to help users focus by blocking out external stimuli. While certainly unique, it raises questions about practicality and user comfort in an era increasingly focused on productivity. Created by inventor Hugo Gernsback, the isolator helmet was designed to block out distracting sounds and peripheral vision, allowing users to focus solely on the task at hand. Gernsback claimed the device could reduce noise by up to 95%, while two small glass holes limited the wearer's field of vision. To ensure that users could breathe comfortably while wearing the helmet, an oxygen tube was connected, making it a unique blend of innovation and practicality for enhancing concentration. The Toshiba View phone, introduced during a time when video technology was still a novelty, allowed callers to see each other on a small video screen, paving the way for personal video conferencing. This groundbreaking invention represented a major step forward in communication technology. Today, with platforms like FaceTime and Zoom integrated into daily life, it's hard to fathom a time when video chatting was considered revolutionary. In 1933, the beauty micrometer emerged as a sophisticated tool for measuring facial contours, helping individuals determine where to apply makeup for a symmetrical and harmonious appearance. The device featured an intricate design with levers and adjustable measurement points that analyzed facial features, calculating symmetry and suggesting ideal spots for makeup application. In a fascinating 1961 photograph, a group of sunbathers on a beach in the Netherlands utilized reflectors to maximize sun exposure, reflecting rays directly onto their bodies to achieve a faster tan. However, what catches the eye even more than the reflectors is the formal attire worn by two men on the beach, dressed in pants and dress shoes. A curious sight for a day by the sea. The 1960s also saw the introduction of the massage helmet, designed to provide relaxing scalp massages. Powered by air, this innovative device delivered automated massages that stimulated blood circulation and alleviated tension. The concept has endured over time, and although the design has evolved, scalp massage devices remain popular today, offering a similar experience to the original version. In a captivating 1941 photo, we see a model in a transparent rowboat made of lucite, a groundbreaking plastic for its time. This design allowed passengers to peer below the seat, offering a clear view of what lay beneath the water's surface. While visually striking for exhibitions and demonstrations, the rowboat's practicality was hindered by the fragility of the materials and high production costs, limiting its use to special events and technology shows. Another innovative invention from 1926 was a portable and extendable bridge, created by L. Death in the Netherlands. Lightweight and compact enough to be transported in a wheelbarrow, this bridge could be quickly assembled over small obstacles like rivers or ditches, showcasing ingenuity in engineering for practical applications. Initially developed for military applications, the portable and extendable bridge allowed troops to move quickly across obstacles without relying on conventional bridges. Its utility extended beyond the battlefield, proving invaluable in rescue operations and civil emergencies. Another innovative creation was the companion cigarette case, designed to help smokers track their usage. It featured two separate buttons, one for the owner to access their cigarettes and another for when a friend borrowed one. This clever design enabled users to keep tabs on how many cigarettes they consumed and how many were lent out. In Somerville, Massachusetts, travelers looking to cross rivers could benefit from the on-demand water taxi, an unusual yet practical solution that eliminated the hassle of ferries and rowboats. This innovative service promised to save time and effort, allowing passengers to avoid the complications of operating boats or enduring long waits. A striking 1921 photograph showcases a baby carriage equipped with a radio, complete with an antenna and speaker. Created in the United States, this invention aimed to keep babies entertained with music or radio programs during strolls, attempting to make parents' lives easier by merging comfort with the emerging technology of radio. Another inventive tool, the useful brush, was designed to lift carpets, allowing dirt to be easily swept underneath. While it may have offered a quick fix, it simply concealed the dirt rather than addressing the issue. Would you use it? In 1934, a French engineer introduced an extendable trailer, which could practically double in size when parked, providing a significantly larger interior area. Although the concept was innovative and ideal for enhancing comfort on long trips, the complexity of its extension mechanism and high production costs made it impractical for widespread use. In a fascinating 1896 photo, we see an X-ray of Nikola Tesla's leg, captured by the inventor himself using a device of his own making. Tesla made significant advancements in radiology, taking this pioneering image just a year after Wilhelm Röntgen discovered X-rays. Notably, Tesla was among the first to warn about the dangers of prolonged X-ray exposure, recognizing the potential hazards long before many of his contemporaries. The Finnish portable sauna, introduced in 1962, allowed people to enjoy the relaxation of a sauna in the comfort of their own homes. This portable cabin enveloped the body, leaving only the head and hands exposed, enabling users to unwind while reading or resting. Heating was provided by a small electric system within the sauna, simulating the effects of a traditional sauna experience. In 1898, the Pluto lamp was inaugurated in London, a unique combination of a gas lamp and a vending machine that dispensed hot water, coffee, tea, and even beef broth. Installed on the streets for public convenience, the machine's operation was short-lived, as locals discovered they could steal products using small pieces of tin instead of coins. Hockey player Jack Milford invented a unique baby carrier in 1937, allowing him and his wife to carry their child while skating on ice. This innovative device combined safety and mobility, ensuring the baby could be transported securely during ice activities. In 1913, a student was captured in a photo sleeping at a desk that transformed into a hammock, known as the desk bed. This clever piece of furniture was designed to save space, allowing the user to study and, with a few adjustments, turn the desk into a suspended bed for resting. The concept aimed to help students who spent long hours at their desks find a comfortable place to sleep without leaving their study environment. During Winston Churchill's time, the lack of aircraft pressurization posed challenges for high-altitude flights. To ensure his safety, the Institute of Aviation Medicine developed a personalized pressurized capsule specifically for him, designed to protect Churchill from the effects of low pressure and thin air during such flights. In 1949, Victor Hoflich introduced the Man from Mars radio hat in California, priced at nearly $8. This device featured a portable radio embedded in a futuristic helmet, capable of tuning into amplitude modulation stations within a 20-mile radius. While it attracted attention for its innovation, the hat's weight, limited sound quality, and eccentric design ultimately restricted its commercial success. A glimpse into the Victorian period around 1890 reveals what butcher shops looked like before the invention of refrigeration. Butchers displayed meat in plain sight, exposed to the open air, using blocks of ice to preserve freshness. Sanitary conditions were vastly different from today, and keeping meat fresh was a significant challenge, especially in warmer months. One of the most groundbreaking inventions of 1929 was a turntable coupled with a projector, which allowed images to be synchronized with sound while a record played music or dialogue. This pioneering system represented one of the first attempts to automatically synchronize sound and image, a revolutionary concept during the infancy of talking cinema. Another innovative aid for the blind emitted sounds to help with navigation. While technical details about this specific device are limited, the concept involved using sound signals to allow users to identify obstacles and changes in their surroundings. In 1930, the breast washer was introduced, an unusual machine designed to massage and wash women's breasts. Aimed at promoting hygiene and personal care, the device offered both massage and cleaning functions, claiming to benefit skin health. However, it was widely deemed uncomfortable and impractical, leading to its commercial failure. During World War II, a rigid plastic bra was developed to protect female factory workers. Made entirely of durable plastic, this safety measure aimed to prevent injuries caused by workplace accidents, providing an additional layer of protection for women working in high-risk industrial environments. Model Betty Dutter showcased a new suntan lotion dispenser at the annual vending machine convention in Chicago, which allowed users to receive a 30-second spray of sunscreen for just 1 cent, designed to make lotion application more accessible in public places. This device was a convenient solution for beachgoers and pool enthusiasts alike.